Hey peeps, what's going on? It's Josh. Maggie is currently indisposed. She's not hanging out with us. Mainly because she doesn't love you. Just kidding. You and I, and Peter, are all hanging out in the front. And Marvin and Mama are in the back. With themselves. And I thought that I would go live for a little bit because I felt like it. We're going to start driving now. I stopped for a bathroom break. And now we begin the rest of our 175 miles of our trip. And I have to tell you guys something. I've been peeing a lot today. I'm not exactly sure why. Except that I've had a lot of Diet Mountain Dew. Peter! Damn puppy. Stop that. Lay down. Daniel-san. But yeah. We're rolling. And, I don't even know. I didn't even specifically have a topic, but I figured I would come on and just say hi. Since we have a little bit of a good connection, I was like, why not? This morning, so last night we did an 8-2 split.
I want to be live.
On this road for 162 miles.
There's one way to flush out a Maggie.
Hi. Peter.
We did an 8-2 split last night.
Come on.
And, it was good. It was a thing that happened. It's not my favorite. I thought she was napping too.
Do you want me to field questions for you?
If you want
Who thought I was napping?
Chris.
Chris Ascoffy.
A scoffy?
I don't know how you say it. Ascioffy?
A scoffy?
I don't know.
Chris, what is the phonetic pronunciation of your username?
Shit, we need to reply to his email.
What email?
He sent us an email, remember?
No, I do not. No. Peter! I will volunteer you as tribute.
Is Chris the only... He said, am I the only one who thought I was sleeping?
No, I thought she was sleeping too. There's one way to flush out a Maggie. Any type of social media will typically bring her to the yard. What are you doing?
We all thought you were sleeping. I'm not sleeping.
We did think you were sleeping.
I was reading, actually.
She was getting her intellectual fitness on.
Not really, it's a novel.
Still good for your brain, I would imagine.
This is
Boys.
AKA one day I will let you know who I really am. LOL.
Well, if you go through Primey and we meet you, or you go through whatever and we meet you, we will know who you is being. But yeah, it's, so we did an 8-2 split last night. We went to our drop. And
it was very weird. Oh! But tell them how, like, you just skipped ahead of the line like a jackass and they let you in.
I did not skip ahead of the line. They were all parked and sleeping like bums. And the lumper had to go out and wake them to get them to come in for their appointment. So essentially this location, you are allowed to go in at 11 when the receiving office opens. So I did.
Yeah,
and I tried to deliver. We had a pre-plan for the next thing and essentially, but I update the Prime directions. At some point, if you're driving for Prime, you will probably see a shipper or receiver that I've updated the directions for.
Do you feel special?
I do, because I'm helping. Get off of her. He's owning you.
I know.
Push
he's
him
so
down.
Cute.
No, that's not okay. He's a baby. You wouldn't let a toddler bitch slap you.
Am I?
God help me. It won't be, you know, husband and wife and
You look
two
so
kids.
cute on the little screen.
It'll be
Look, you look so cute.
no. Thank you. I mean. So yeah, so we did the 8-2 split. I went in and basically, I was just like, can I deliver now? And they were like, yeah, you just have to leave promptly as soon as you're done delivering. So I went in and I did the thing and I gave them the stuff and I didn't even eat dinner. We stopped and got dinner right before we delivered because there were no dogs allowed out on premises. And so we stopped right before to let them out and then to get some dinner because
We still can't go to a freaking Walmart.
that's the thing. And I really hope we're not overweight now that we've gotten fuel. Because when we weighed, we hadn't gotten fuel. I'm hoping we good. But whatever. So then we rolled out and all along that that curb was where the parking was. And so I went out and I parked by the curb and then we were ready to roll as soon as the 8 hours was up. The thing with the 8-2 split is for the 8, you got to be in sleeper berth. And so I was. I learned that from my dispatcher. And probably Ellie too, but like, I can never keep this stuff straight as far as like...
And then we read something about it and it was so confusing.
She read it and she was like, does it make sense? And I was like, not really. But I don't think that's anyone's fault. I'm just...
Oh. Chris Ghost's brother just commented.
What's up, Chris?
He said, hey y'all, it's Chris. Thanks for the support. I test Wednesday.
You got this.
I sent him a text message because apparently he had some problems with social media and someone said something mean to him. And also, Ghost thought he tested today.
Oh. Somebody said something mean to Chris or Ghosty?
You are buffering, just so you know.
Somebody said something to Chris or Ghost?
Chris.
Fuck them.
Apparently he was upset about it.
Fuck them, Chris. Haters gonna hate.
That's what I kind of said. But you're still buffering. Does it say very bad connection?
You know I can't look.
It doesn't. Maybe it's just my phone. Keep talking.
Anyway, oh, Birdie, move. So yeah, and then we got a truck wash out, because then I got back like 4 hours. We went to the truck wash that dispatch wanted me to go to, even though it was past the 01.
Chris said easy to be a bully when they're hiding behind a keyboard.
Exactly. Somebody said some shit to Maggie like last week, and she was like a little upset about it for a minute, and I got mad. And fuck them. You know what? Your little pussy ass is sitting behind a computer somewhere, talking shit about someone else. And then the narcissistic, manipulative fucks always act like, well, I was just trying to show concern and be, you know, because I wish somebody had told me before I reached 500 pounds. Bullshit. Don't feed me. No, don't piss my Cheerios and tell me it's raining. Don't shush me.
We didn't go into this because I didn't want to go into
No, I know. I'm just saying I'm trying to support Chris in this moment. Like, you really got to say fuck the haters, remove their comments, and keep it moving. Block them and move on. And then if they try and come at you from another channel, block that one, remove the comments, and keep moving.
By the way, your kids are really cute.
Because nobody would ever say that shit in real life. Nobody would say that shit to you in real life. They wouldn't have the gumption. So yeah. At least that's the way I take it. Like, for example, like, I'm trans, and I go into bathrooms, and I use the men's room, and I get fucking looks, and at first, like, it was scary, and sometimes it still is, and then sometimes it's annoying, and then sometimes it's just ridiculous, because, you know what I mean, like, most of them don't really have the nerve to say something.
Chris said, y'all making me laugh up a storm over here.
It's true, though. I mean, like, fuck them. Like,
so we have two Chris's in here right now that are commenting. So Chris A is the one who is going to Prime, And Chris C is the one who's at JP training right now.
Yes!
Chris C is Ghost's brother.
Tell Shannon and Tiff I said what's up.
He's about to take his test, so yeah, he'll probably be at the trip. Oh no.
Dude, you
I
got
think he said
this.
he's at Springfield though.
That would be prime.
He said he's JP. I don't know.
Are you testing at Springfield? Because normally if you're
buffering for me, I don't know.
good, Googa Mooga.
It seems okay.
Maybe it's just that Android life.
You're gonna have one soon.
We don't know.
Okay, now say it.
I might not need one. This one's doing okay for now.
What?
Hello. Hello, Peter. Anyway, so oh no, very bad connection.
But you're on right now.
Am I speaking?
I don't know. I can't tell because
There's a delay. There's a delay. Hello. Hello, Peter. Anyway,
he's in Springfield.
oh no, very bad connection. See, it plays it even if it's buffering.
Okay,
So we just need to keep talking in the future.
okay. Well, Chris is in Springfield.
So how are you, JP, if you're in Springfield? Are you Wilson Logistics? Because there is Wilson Logistics in Springfield. But I didn't think anyone did their testing there, so that may not be something that I'm privy to. Marvin is sitting there smiling up at me like a creepy little fuck. You're lucky you're adorable.
Chris said every now and then it buffers, but you are good now.
Sweet. So yeah, we finished the 8 part of the 8-2 split. And I was tired, but whatever. I got up and I had a Mountain Dew. And,
He's not off the soda yet.
excuse me.
Well, because we're not off the meat yet.
We're not, we didn't do the vegan thing yet.
Because we can't go to Walmart, it sucks.
Oh my god, get off it.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
I'll kill you.
You kill me, who's gonna drive the truck?
Me.
Really?
I'll kill you and bring you back just so you can drive.
I believe you could drive the truck, but like, I don't think you really want to. Unless you want to have to deal with backing situations. Anyway, back to the story. So,
oh, are you going to tell him about the backing
yes,
situation?
I'm working up to it. So essentially, we go to the truck wash. We get the truck washed out. The dude's like, "Oh, your truck is so dirty. I charge you an extra $10." And I'm
He
like,
did?
"Yeah." And I'm like,
He was Hispanic, not Indian.
"What am I good? The one inside of the office was not Hispanic, and I think we were supposed to say Latino."
No, you're just not supposed to say Mexican. Because they could be from different regions.
Rude. I'm Venezuelan. I really wouldn't know the difference, but basically I say Latino. So I get there and he charges an extra $10 and I'm like, I don't give a F because I'm pulling for Prime, so whatevs.
They cover it.
And we good. So he did that, and then we rolled to the 01. And oh my god. Okay, so first I get to the 01. There's a roundabout right before it. And then you gotta hang a right, but I didn't know you had to hang a right because it had a different name than was in this system. Excuse me. So I go down and I turn around because
First of all, though, trucks and roundabouts aren't the best in any situation, right?
I made it work because it had the soft edge like there is in Missoula. Anybody that's been to Missoula and drove that road test, you know what I'm talking about? It was like that. It's got the soft edge that you can ride up on and it's fine. But like, it's still awkward as F because none of the four-wheelers know that they're supposed to yield to us in a roundabout. So you have to be careful because you don't know who knows. And it's a really weird mix between like dealing with people that follow the rules and then dealing with people that don't. Because you look real stupid if you're hesitating and the person's like, "Go, I'm yielding to you, you big bitch. Get out of my way."
I think people just don't know, though, because I wouldn't know that.
Well, I mean, it's awkward because you can tell by the way that they're driving that some people know and then some people don't. And to the ones that do know, they're like, "Will you come the fuck on, you slow ass hooker?" And so, you know, whatever. That's besides the point. So right after the roundabout, I was supposed to turn, but I didn't turn because I didn't know I was supposed to turn because the sign didn't have the right name. Well, it had the right name, but Prime didn't have the right name that was on the sign. You know what I'm saying? So I went around and I went down this block and I turned around and I came back and I went in. And there was a gate and I hit the button and I went in. And, like, it was the most awkward offset back. I mean, blindside, not offset. Blindside back. And it was so irritating. And I got, like, I literally, like, normally I don't care. I'll back and I'll go forward and I'll back and I'll go forward and whatever. I don't care. And it's really awkward when I have to hear my own voice because I don't like it.
Sorry.
And it sounds different from what I hear in my head, so it's just, ooh. I'm shook. But, so I get mad, and Maggie's like, babe, don't hurt anything. And I'm like, nah, you don't get it. Sometimes you gotta get a little mad and talk a little smack. And then it worked. I was able to bump the dock. And so I go inside, and I do the thing, and all of the stuff, and whatever. And I'm sleeping, and the lady comes out, and I guess it was the same lady. She came out, and she just, and then she bounced. And I was like,
She knocked twice.
I got up, and I'm
first
like,
time.
where the F did she go? And I'm like, and then she, like, scampered off, like a little Smurf or something. And so, I go back to bed, because I'm like, I don't know what the F, like, whatever. Because I needed to finish another 2 hours of my break anyway. So I was like, well, I don't know if that was her or what, or if somebody's playing games, but usually when they knock, they wait there for you, and they talk to you about whatever. So I waited, and she came back out, and she was like, well, you've been out of here for a long time. And I'm like, I was sleeping, so, you know. And so I went in and whatever, and that back was really hard. And so I'm getting ready to go out, and I was trying to back up against the fence, and the way that the way that the yard was, like, laid out, it was just completely messed up. It was so awkward, and, like, I couldn't even do it. So I came down into this dirt yard, and I turned around, and I came back, and this central refrigerated dude stops me, and he's like, you know, you could have done a U-turn in that space, right? First off, motherfucker, are you helping? You didn't help me. I was trying to back. You just literally stopped me to tell me that I could have done a U-turn. Well, we're not supposed to do U-turns. Dick is the head of safety, and he would have my head on a platter if he found out I was doing a U-turn. So I really prefer not to do them unless there is no other safe option. So technically what I did was right. And second of all, you stopping to act like Hermione Granger up in my window piece was not helpful. Just, you know, you weren't helping me back. You didn't come over when I was struggling to bump the dock. You didn't come over when I was struggling to get backed up against the fence and help me. You just wanted to come over after I had already turned around and gloat. And it pissed me off. I didn't like it. So, that irritated me. But then I go in and I get the bills and yada yada. We go, we find a scale. We get scaled out. And by that point, I've got the rest of my hours back. I've got an 8-hour clock back. And so essentially what it looks like is your 14-hour, after an 8-2 split, your 14-hour clock starts after the 8-hour break ends. And so essentially I have, I don't know, I think like 3 hours left, which technically we've got to go over some passes. Stop with your nose against the phone. We've got to go over some passes we may or may not make where we're trying to get to tonight. We're going to a yard. We may or may not make it. And, but we're going to try. I've had to stop for a couple of bathroom breaks. We needed the weigh. We needed the fuel. But we're all good now. So we're headed down the road. And that was our day. I'm feeling tired. I'm like ready for this to be over because I'm feeling it.
Well, you didn't get real sleep last night. Well, I watched a YouTube video where 4 truckers are standing around and they're all taking a video of a guy trying to blindside back in a tight space. Not one of them were helping like asses.
You know what? That's one of the things that I don't like about truckers. If I see someone struggling, I will approach them and be like, yo, I'm absolutely a rookie, but I can spot you and make sure you don't hit anything. I'm not trying to act like super trucker over here, but like, I'll help you in any way that I can. I'm damn sure not going to sit there and just make fun of someone unless they get close to my truck and I feel like they're going to hit me, and then I do get a little angry. But like, if I see someone...
some really nice people help you, though.
Yeah, I have. If I see someone really struggling, I'm going to go and offer, what little help I can give. I'm not great at backing by any standards. Like, I find like my alley docking to be still pretty, fairly difficult. I got straight back nailed. I can offset, like I can parallel park this truck, but like some of the maneuvers are still really difficult, and I find that I'm still learning a lot. So, that's the nuts and bolts of it. Is I feel like you're still learning a lot for like your first. What did the one dude say for the first 500,000 miles?
Something like that.
Somebody said...
At least for your first year, you're still learning a lot.
Yeah. That's why when somebody was like, oh, could you train me? I'm like...
You don't want me to train you?
I'm still trying to train my damn self, though. I can help by saying what did and didn't work for me and what helps. And if I have any tips, I will do whatever I can to help anyone else out, because I had a lot of help, which is what got me through. Was that you? You are such a weird little duck. She's so weird, y'all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Buffering City.
No! I could do like super note and be like, no! And see how long I could go. No? Not interested? Fair enough. Should we end it?
I don't know. You wanted to do live.
I wasn't even inviting you.
Hi, my puppy.
Hey, girl. Marvin, are you in love with Mama today and you're ignoring me? I love you. I feed you. I water you. I wipe your tookie. You don't love me? I love you. He is looking so intense right now. Look at him. He is real intense. Marvy, don't you love me? I wish y'all could see his face. He's like... He really is a cute dog. So yeah, there's not much else going on. Maggie's obviously on her phone, and she's like looking at the questions and stuff. I didn't expect her to get up. I was just gonna randomly talk at y'all for a little bit. I don't know, guys. For me personally, like after a couple of being like OTR, and like obviously I've been OTR for months, but like after a few weeks in a row, I just find myself wanting some time to just sit still for a little bit and chill. And I know that that's not the OTR life. Like, that's not what we do. We roll and we drive. And you have 10 hours off, 10 hours on, yada yada. Actually, a lot of times 14 hours on, 10 hours off. Because let's be honest, like when you're stopping, most of my 10-hour breaks, I'd say 95% of my 10-hour breaks, I don't get that full 10 hours just to relax. If I did, it would be a lot easier, but most of the time, I'm at a shipper, receiver, I'm trying to park, like there's something else going on, or I need to shower, I need to do laundry, the dogs need to be walked, like there's a lot that has to be taken into consideration. We gotta go to Walmart, we gotta go shopping, do this, do that. So we have a couple of days off coming in August, and I'm excited about that, but I also kind of feel like I'm gonna die because we're going whitewater rafting and I'm really not a strong swimmer. I'm convinced she's trying to kill me. This is gonna be the least relaxing vacation ever because I'm gonna be white knuckling it for like 2 days on this raft. I might die.
It's an inflatable raft, so there's not much to white knuckle.
I might die, and yeah. But what I'm hoping is we get back to Huntington Beach and we can just chill for a few hours before we have to roll again. That's what I'm hoping. And also the trip to and from where we're going, Maggie's dad is driving, so we get to just kind of chill. And I'm hoping that'll be like some nice downtime. Huh?
And drank.
Well, yeah. It's weird, because, like, I think it only sucks because you can't have a drink here and there.
There's some awesome rafting north of Helena. You exit through gates of the mountains.
That sounds deadly. Sounds like I could die. I just learned how to swim, what, last summer? Yeah.
You won't die.
Not a very strong swimmer yet. People do die when they raft.
Did you look this up?
No, Leah told me.
Damn it, Leah.
People do
Pommy?
die.
Yeah, that's a Pommy.
Pommy!
It's a little late now.
Whatever, they got the idea.
Kristen, they have life jackets.
Yeah, okay, but like, I don't know.
Can people hear me?
I feel like I could die a little. I'm sure they can. If they can hear both of us when the phone's over by you, I would assume that they can hear you when the phone's over by me. Especially given the fact it's not even over here, it's in the center.
Chris can hear me.
How do you know?
He told me.
What, in your ear? Do you guys have telekinesis? Now that's moving shit with your brains. Do you have like a...
Telepathy?
Yeah, that's it.
No.
Do you have a telepathic connection?
He just wrote me a comment.
Oh, well, that's fair too.
Oh, he said ESP.
ESPN?
I wish I could talk to you with my brain.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You would not want me knowing all of your thoughts.
No, I wouldn't want you to be able to read my thoughts. I'd just like to be able to, like, project messages
I would
to
give
you.
anything to be able to read your thoughts for like a day.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, I don't think that's a good idea. You can see how much I love you, though.
Why would that be a bad idea?
Because I think a lot of shit about people.
Well, what are you thinking that you don't want me to know?
Nothing. I'm just judgmental.
Everybody's judgmental. Especially when we try not to be. Holy shit. I think we're all judgmental, honestly. Especially Marvy. I mean, shit. Why is he so far up your dick today?
I don't know.
What is happening? Like, he's literally, like, laying with his head straight up, like, leaning against her thigh in the most uncomfortable of ways that it's, like, ridiculous.
Oh my god.
What?
Poor Chris.
What's wrong with Chris? Is he okay? Wait, which Chris?
Chris A.
Okay.
Prime Chris. My departure to Prime is delayed once again. Getting a sleep study done before I go. My insurance covers it and the equipment if I need it. So
Yay.
you're telling us that...
Yay that it's covered. Not yay
That
Whatever.
sucks.
It sucks, but at least it's covered.
Yeah.
If I have to get one because I don't lose the weight, it's going to be like $1,600.
So that means you're not doing the sleep study through Prime, because that's good.
Yeah, if you don't get it through Prime and you get it through a private place, it's actually better.
Prime will I can't talk. Prime will most likely make me take one. Might as well get it done ahead of time. Well, that's a very proactive approach. Because if you have to do it, if they make you do it, they're going to make you pay for it.
What they do is they go based on your neck thickness or your BMI. My neck thickness is fine based on what they told me, based on what the chiropractor told me, but my BMI is too high. So I gotta either lose the weight or go for the sleep study. Now, I already have the $600 put aside for the sleep study with Heather at the office. So it's not a big deal if I need it, it's there, but like I don't want to go and get tested because a couple of the drivers have said that people get railroaded into it, and I don't know if they're just being terminal rats and complaining or if that's true.
A lot of people have said it though, I feel like. So.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Mine is 17 and a half, his neck. But my BMI is high and I have I really can't talk. HBP, so high blood pressure, and I am over 50. I will get getting tagged by Cardinal Health. Yeah, it's probably better to just go.
Yeah.
Oh, Tyler said, how's it going, Josh?
Tyler, what's up? It's going pretty good. It's better now that I went live. I was starting to feel the doldrums of being just on the road all day, and I'm just like feeling kind of tired, but
I have been here with you except for the last like 20 minutes. Just saying.
Who in the ham sandwich said anything about your little ass over there?
I'm just saying, I'm very entertaining.
Nobody came for you.
Don't come for me unless I call you.
Ring ring. No, but
hello, my little Uber Goober. Oh yeah, she's so cute.
Why is he so in love with you today?
I don't know. It's just one day. Don't get too excited.
I'm happy that he loves you. That's as long as he doesn't love you more than me.
You're twisted.
I'm just kidding. Kind of. What's wrong? Why'd you sigh? Dave, talk to me.
Even I'm bored of driving, and I'm not even the one driving.
It's mainly because we didn't get time off to like even watch a show last night. That's what I feel like is it. And also,
last night was weird.
8-2 splits are always weird because you don't have like it's not the normal flow.
We haven't reset at all. Like I got to sleep, but you didn't, and then yeah, it's just been weird.
And I'm really anxious about getting a new phone. Like, I really don't want to. And I really feel bad because the last time I got a new phone, Maggie didn't. And then she took Mom's old phone and we paid it off. So then she didn't get a new phone.
The time before that, I took her old phone too.
And so I just yeah, but I wasn't with you then.
Yeah, you were.
That was before I moved. You kept that phone for a long time.
We were still together though.
We were together, but like our finances weren't combined. So I didn't.
Said, what year is your truck?
2015. Who said that?
Tyler.
Yeah, it's a 2015. It's got just over 305,000 miles on him.
Tyler's like, let's talk about truck things.
I mean, fair point. But no, I'm anxious about like getting a new phone because it's like basically a debt. Because you get it and then like you pay it off